Good morning, Quincy. Today is Wednesday, February 18th, 2026. Welcome to Hump Day. This is your daily local update for Quincy, George, Winchester Crescent Bar, and all of the 98848. If it matters to our community, we're talking about it. In the next few minutes, we're going to cover today's weather, what's happening around town, school sports and activities, school, city council, police, fire, church, community, and local business news. Whether you're heading to work, getting the kids out the door, or just easing into your day, we're here to help you stay connected with what's happening in our community. Grab your coffee, get ready for your day, and let's start with today's forecast. Currently 32 here at the studio, but it's playing that game where it feels a little colder than it actually is, so be sure and bundle up. Still a little moisture hanging about, so we're likely to see a little bit of frost this morning and some slick spots, so if you got a slippery driveway or something, please be careful. One weather app actually says it's snowing, but I did in fact stick my head out the door and look outside, and no, it is not. So, proof of why I have to look at like 6 different weather apps to try and even guess at the weather. There doesn't seem to be any expected snow today. No more surprises. Mainly sunny to start with a few clouds this afternoon, high of about 41, winds west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, a bit breezy. Tonight's going to be cloudy with a low of about 27.
Y'all ready for this?
In your Jack Sports recap, last night our Quincy Middle School Lady Jacks played at home against Endeavor Middle School. Our 7B team won 31-13. Our 7C team tied at 12 points, and our 8C team won 31-12. Great job, ladies. Go Jacks. If you're looking for a reason to celebrate this morning, we got one for you. Today is National Eat Ice Cream Day for breakfast. That's right. Somebody actually condoned the idea of eating ice cream for breakfast, and I myself will be partaking in that after I finish recording this show. Also, hey, it's Thumb Appreciation Day. Take a few minutes and appreciate the fact that your thumbs let you do a lot of things, and it's what separates us from the apes is what they tell me, but in reality, our thumbs are one of the most important digits in our hands, and you don't actually realize how much you use it for until you hurt one of them. So take a minute and say, thanks to your thumbs, and go give someone a thumbs up today. It's also Pluto Day, if you like planetary things, and hey, it's nice to have Pluto as part of the solar system. Today happening around Quincy, at the Senior Center, there's bridge at 12:30 p.m. Today, for crafters, there's Chat and Stitch at 1 p.m. And as always, lunch menu is posted on the notes section of welcometoquincywa.com website. Line dancing lessons for beginners offered on Wednesday evenings from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the George Community Hall for $10 each. Have fun learning something new. Take your friend and go learn some line dancing. America 250th flags are been going up all up and down the highway, and Quincy is ready to celebrate this historic milestone. They can only go up on the metal posts due to safety issues, but our town is gearing up to celebrate, and I'll have more on that later for you on our new site, welcometoquincywa.com. Today is $6 sushi rolls at Aikens in the new sushi department, so hop over there and grab your sushi today. And today is also the night to crown the champions for the Adult Cornhole League that's been going on through the Quincy Rec Department. Tonight playing their finals from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Pioneer Elementary cafeteria. Now, on to that joke that gets you going through your day, your daily bad joke. Where do math teachers go on vacation? Times Square. In upcoming events, we've got live music this Friday night, starting at 5 p.m. to going to close with Seth Malone playing at Monkeying Around Pizza. It's going to be a good time. Go enjoy some great food and some live music. We have a correction on our announcement yesterday about the spring session for Momco. It starts on March 3rd and runs through April 4th. I accidentally told you it was May 3rd yesterday because, well, reading my notes first thing in the morning takes a little effort sometimes. Our apologies for getting the wrong date, but registration is open for Momco spring session. It starts March 3rd. Go to their Facebook page or go to the qfmc.org website to sign up for Momco. If you're not familiar with Momco, it is the new name of what used to be MOPS, and it is a great program for mothers of preschoolers. The Quincy Rec Department would like to announce a Red Cross Wilderness First Aid class starting on Monday, March 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. This is a 16-hour class that will help you assess and provide initial treatment for an ill or injured person in a remote environment where definitive care is not readily available. This is a 2-year Red Cross certification with a prerequisite of already having your CPR and first aid card. The cost is $100 per person, which covers the books and material. There are only 10 spots available. To register, email recreation@quincy.washington.us or call 509-787-3523, extension 5. This is a save the date announcement for the Caveman Roar and Pour 5K Trail Fun Run and Wine Tasting event on April 25th at the KB Estate Winery. This annual event is a lot of fun, and a lot of people from our area like to go. You don't have to be a serious runner to go enjoy the Roar and Pour, guys. I've done it. I've gone with my wife. My wife and her friends go sometimes, and it's just a good time. Register before March 16th to guarantee an event shirt. My wife still wears hers. Go have a lot of fun, and whether you walk, whether you run, it's a beautiful location and a good time. This is an announcement to let you know that a community dinner and action plan is coming together with a 98848 vision board. Last year, hundreds of people from the area shared what matters most to them. And they listened, and they looked for themes, which were compiled in the Better Together 98848 Discovery Report. Now it's time for the next step. Join in for 2 community dinners and action planning sessions where they're going to share a meal and work in small groups to talk about what comes next for our community. This is a chance to go deeper in the focus areas the community identified. The 4 areas that were identified were healthy youth and families, community connection and belonging, outdoor recreation and tourism, and local business and economy. You won't be starting from scratch. You're building on something the community already shared and focus on how to turn these ideas into an action plan so we can make the community better together. The first event is Monday, March 9th, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m., and the second event will be in April, and I'll announce that as well. It's a free community dinner. There's activities for children. It's bilingual, and it is an opportunity for you to put into the future of our amazing area here in the 98848. Any questions, please contact info@98848vision.org. This is the same group responsible for our amazing community calendar. If you guys are not familiar with the community calendar, you can go to 98848vision.org/community calendar, or you can find it at welcometoquincywa.com. It's in the top tab for the community calendar. That's just their community calendar. I'm not rebuilding it from scratch because they did such a great job. And that is such an incredible asset for our community to have a place where people can submit activities and things going on. A big shout out to our listeners over on Good Pods. You guys have made us the number 3 in the Daily Indie News podcast. And while I love that, I'm grateful for being number 3 in the Daily Indie Podcast, news podcast. You've made us number 45 overall. Ladies and gentlemen, that is competing against ABC, PBS, The Daily Show, NPR, The Wall Street Journal, and all of the big corporate daily podcasts. Thank you for that. You guys are making this a great show and making this show up for the world. So thank you to our Good Pods listeners for that support over there. In church events, Faith Community Church has youth group tonight at 6:30 p.m., open to all 6th through 12th graders. Junior high and high schoolers together to spend time with friends, eat together, and hear the word and play some awesome games. If you haven't checked out welcometoquincywa.com, you're missing out. That's a new home for local news, events, and community stories about the 98848. Everything we talk about here on Good Morning Quincy Wah now has a permanent home, from our daily updates and weekend guides to school highlights and community happenings. Last night I sat down at the Quincy City Council meeting, and so you can expect some stories from that on there later this week. If you live, work, or raise a family in the 98848, this site was built for you. You can check it out at welcometoquincywa.com. Now, before we jump into this week in Quincy Jack's life, we're going to cover upcoming city admin news and announcements, and then we'll jump to Jack Sports and events. Kindergarten registration for kiddos who will be 5 years old on or before August 31st for the 2026-2027 school year will be held at all of our elementary schools on February 24th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. It's once again fundraising season for our schools, and there are some amazing fundraisers happening. The Pioneer Elementary PVC invites you to Family Movie Night featuring Zootopia 2 on February 26th in the gym. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. with a movie starting at 5:45 p.m. Pizza, popcorn, chips, candy, pop, water, all available for purchase. All proceeds to benefit the Pioneer PVC Committee. A parent guardian must accompany students for the entire movie. Mountain View Elementary PVC is selling Mariners tickets to the games on March 28th at 6:40 p.m. to raise money for the PVC sponsored activities. And the Quincy Band is having their Un-Fundraiser 2026, where you are just invited to make any size of donation to support our great band department. And if you haven't listened to our band, you're missing out.
Y'all ready for this?
This week in Jack Sports, our Quincy Middle School Lady Jacks 7th A and 8th A basketball team will be playing against Frontier Middle School in Moses Lake tonight. Let's cheer on our Lady Jacks. Go Jacks! As we wrap out today's show, Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And that's a pretty great quote to live by. That's your local update for today. Thank you for starting your morning with Good Morning Quincy Wah, local news for the 98848 community. If you have an event, announcement, school activity, church gathering, or community update you'd like to share, we'd love to hear from you because this show is about our town, told by our people. Email us at info@thefallibleman.com. Make sure to subscribe and follow the show. Share with a friend. The more people hear the show, the more people know what's going on in our amazing town. And if you listen to the show, you know there's a lot of amazing things happening in our town. Did you know that you can set your smart device to wake you up to Good Morning Quincy watching newscasts so you never miss a show? If you want one place to stay connected to what's happening around town, we launched the new home for local news, events, and community stories at welcometoquincywa.com. It's built specifically for the 98848. Good Morning Quincy is brought to you by the Fallible Man LLC. Be sure and check out some of our other great podcasts. And if you're interested in being a sponsor for the show, you can connect with us at welcometoquincywa.org or info@thefallibleman.com. Have a great day, take care of each other, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.